Well, happy day. Listen to me. I'll be okay. Happy day 2 of week 1. I hope if you haven't, you've had a moment to look at and print out your journal, the journal that was attached to my email. Again, if you don't have it or don't have it printed, please let me know ASAP, because my goal is that you get this worked out. Hopefully you have it now. If not, no later than Thursday. Now, I know our first week's our transition week. Things will move on a little quicker once we get this done, because coming the weekend, I'm going to send you a detailed email on how I want you to set some goals, okay? Because that's our key here. Our goal for this is to set intentions, okay? To spend this next 8 weeks choosing ourselves, choosing priorities, our health and wellness. Also, planning ahead, because we have to have a plan. We can't throw spaghetti at the wall and expect to have miracles and come out in January feeling our best. Some of you are already working behind the scenes with me and already sent me text. Remember, any questions, send me text messages. You don't have to send it on the feed. I know some people think, oh, I get weird out on that. I'm a text message away. Send me something. If you have a workout you're working on, say, I don't know what to do, let me know. And we're going to talk about that. That's going to be part of our planning starting this weekend, because I want us to have a plan. Right now, we're just kind of getting the engine going, okay? You'll see that there's so much there on mindfulness. And I'm going to drop a podcast that I listen to, that it's an hour, but you can break it up. It's so good. Sean Stevens, he's a great health and wellness person I follow. Maybe you do. All his podcasts are good, but the one this week was really interesting about the body's natural ability to produce GLP-1s. Now, we know many people are on them, but your body has that ability. And he talks about the mind-gut connection. And I am just in awe every time I hear something about this, because it's so huge. He even... It's kind of funny. He goes, we're all assholes. I'm sorry I said that, but here's what he meant. And I know some of you in here are in the medical field. I'm not. But he says when a baby is forming in their mom's uterus, the first thing after the cells divide and everything that forms is really the anus of a human being. And then it goes, and there's the vagus nerve, which goes from your gut to your brain. So he makes this joke in there, and it's like middle in, and he goes, yeah, we really are all assholes. It struck me funny, but the funny part is, or the ironic part is, that there is such a connection, and he talks about that. He talks about when your gut biome's off, it flares your hormones, it flares your IBS, which, yeah, like it goes to the point that we need to have a practice, or just for ourselves. We give to others so much that we need to be selfish. And not that we're going to be selfish during the holidays, but we need to take care of ourselves first. And the stress, the cortisol, those are all things that flare us up and we get off track. And what are the things that get off track? Our health and our wellness, because it just does. They're the easy things to say, I'll do it tomorrow. We're not going to. Okay? We're going to have some challenges. Each week we're going to have some challenges. And we're going to have some giveaways. But I really want you to work on your tracker. Now, if you have any questions, hopefully you had a chance to fill out your Wheel of Life. This was for you. This was for you to get a feel for, how am I doing? Okay? The more of a circle you have, the better. Now, if you don't have a circle, you saw mine. I don't have a circle. I have like a half moon. I'm a hot mess in certain areas. We're human. And the only thing we know, knowledge is power. And if we see black and white where we're weak, that's where we can achieve. I'm not going to go through this. Your intentions, these are things I want you to think about for the month, okay? Every month, think about, if we don't think and plan, what did I do last month that really bit the big one? Or what did I do that was good? We don't know where to go. I know I'm redundant, but again, just bear with me. Gratitude. And Sean even talks about this in that podcast I'm going to drop. He says that, again, our mind-body connection, if we can keep this clear and as clear as can be, and go into something with the mindset of, it's bad, but it could be worse. It's such a flip of that switch, taking that negative into a positive. And it's so hard. I get it. We're all stressed, especially of us, all of us teaching. we're tired. This year seems like a hot train wreck. And even if you're not a teacher, like many of us in here are, it's just like the world is just, I don't know, it's just spiraling out of control. The mood tracker, again, this is key too with that mind-body connection. When we're not our 100%, yeah. And again, also the sleep. Now, I have some things. I know some of you have ordered some supplements, which we're also going to talk about. So each day I'm going to pick a supplement in the weeks to come to talk about. And again, there's no pressure, but I do want you to know anything I'm sharing, I tried on myself, and I've tried on myself for a while. Okay, you're the first to know, I kind of nerded out. I'm doing a hair hormone test with a well-known person in the field, and I don't have my results yet, but there's so much, believe it or not, from this to help. I'm always looking to better. And the person I'm doing with it even said, you're actually probably one of the best people I have. And I said, yeah, but I can always be better. And that's the key. We need to always be better. So I can't wait to share that with you. But I will share the supplements, the ones you guys have ordered. I know I've tried the Hydrate and Detox. I wouldn't put it there if I didn't try it. That's why a lot of them I affiliate with, and I wouldn't unless I put it in my own body. And not just for a week. I've done it for months, because that's the key. You've got to try something for an extended period of time. And again, some things you're going to like, some things are going to work for you, some things are not going to work for me, and vice versa. This is the key. And I listed what I want you to do, and I'm going to reiterate it again, because some of you might be like, I don't know what to do. Again, copy mine if need be. The top I insist we all get at least 10,000 steps. That's like the magic number, and it is. There's a reason for that. If you can get more, go for it. And I know today was probably not a day I got them all, and I know it's hard with the darkness outside. I have right over here a walking pad. It's a cute little gift somebody could buy you. It's only like $100, and I walk on it. I have a treadmill downstairs, but this I leave by my desk. Your nutrition. Now, that's something we're going to dive in the weeks to come too, because everyone has their own feelings on that. I will tell you, we all know protein is the buzzword now, but it's not just protein. It's protein with fiber, and that's something new that in the last couple weeks I've saw with the coach I'm working with. I found out I wasn't getting enough fiber. Yeah, believe it or not. And I was like, whoa, when I upped that a little bit by just literally tweaking, putting some black beans in my salad and just adding a little thing. And honestly, some days I just pop a fiber gummy to boost that up. It's been a game changer, because if our fiber's not there, we're not absorbing that protein. Yeah. So, yeah, that was a huge eye opener. I'm like, oh my goodness. But I told you, I'm your guinea pig. Water, again, Sean talks about this, and not guzzle, drink. Fitness and workouts. Now, I'm going to have you guys I'm going to post something, your workout that you're currently doing, okay? There's no judgment. Some of you might need some suggestions. I'm also going to put, I'm certified and I explain this in Pilates, yoga, and everything. I want to do a couple streamed workouts, but I'm going to put a little voting. Since it's election day, we're going to vote. What would be a better time, during the week at night or on weekends? Okay, I'm going to drop it, and I'm going to try to put it into my calendar, just like you're going to put some things in your calendar as the weeks come. And we're going to hold those dates. I have my own Zoom account. We're going to Zoom. Many of you have done it with me before. I wish we could all be together, but that's not always the case. On there, I want mindset, and I want something that brings you joy. I actually brought down a granny habit. Have you ever heard of granny habits? Granny habits are things our grandmas did. Bake, read, knit, crochet, paint, ceramics. All those things that I said to myself, I used to do so much of that. I don't do any of it anymore. And I don't know if it's because of digital world, but they help our cortisol levels. And that's why our grannies were great ladies, because they were calm, even in the chaos. My grandmother, or I should say my great-grandmother had 13 children. And I had raised two. And I can't imagine raising 13. And most of them were boys. I think there was a split. Actually, there was a split. I take that back. Could you imagine, 8 girls in a house? I have 1 girl. Blessed to have her, but whoa. And last but not least, I put a connection. Whether you take each day and just reach out to somebody, a friend, a relative, your mom, your dad, brother, sister, daughter, okay? Just that connection. Just make and we say, oh, I've got to call that person. Maybe just put it like a note in. So, and I actually told you last night, I put Troy as mine because with our busy schedules, with the holidays getting crazy, he's running one way, I'm running the other way. Like I said, we text each other. We don't always talk. It's kind of crazy. It's sad to say. So again, I will take one more screenshot. If you have any questions, please let me know. And again, this is just for your benefit because you're going to see as we track those habits and the sleep, it all is interconnected. And if we can work on making those small improvements, we are going to have an amazing 8 weeks. And these habits, trust me, will continue. So again, I'm going to put a couple questions, vote on them. Have a great night, and I'll be back tomorrow.